it's Miss Kelly. I'm going to show you a few of my favorite leg exercises, particularly for the hip area. I'm going to show you here on my son. I have him up on the couch because it's a little bit easier to reach, on the bed, on the floor, whatever works for you. You just want to start with your child as flat as they can be. A pillow if you want to. You don't have to use one if you don't want. The first stretch is just a gentle one for the hip. So we're going to bend that hip and knee as far as they go, pushing that knee up towards the chest and holding for 20 or 30 seconds. And then bring it back down, repeating with the other leg. Pull 20 to 30 seconds to their tolerance and bring it back down. The second stretch we're going to do is a hamstring stretch for this muscle on the back of the thigh. The first way that you can do it is keeping the knee straight and just lifting up, supporting above and below that knee to the point that your child starts to sort of try to bend their knee. The other way that you can do that stretch is bring it to here first. So we're bent sort of at a corner and then just trying to straighten that knee out. Getting, again, a stretch right back here. 20 to 30 seconds. And we're going to do the same thing on the other side. We could do it this way with the knee straight, or we could do it here and try to straighten the knee. The next one I'm going to show you is one that stretches out the inner thigh here. So we're going to start with both knees bent and the feet are together. And then you're just going to let those knees drop out to the side to get a stretch on that inner thigh. 20 to 30 seconds. See how it goes to get that little bit of a stretch. One more we can do here on the ankle since I have him here. Getting that knee straight again. Hand kind of right there on the palm of the foot and then just pushing the toes towards the nose. So I'm trying to bring the toes back this way. Keeping that body nice and straight. I don't want to turn it out to the side. I don't want to turn it in. Straight towards the ceiling and then bring the toes back this way. 20 to 30 seconds. Repeat on the other side. We'll show you another one. We're going to stretch out this muscle on the front. For that, your child's going to be on their belly. Can you flip on your tummy, bud? If your child can't lay flat on their tummy, you can push yourself up. You can put a pillow kind of right underneath that middle section of their trunk. Relax down for me. That just helps make it a little bit more comfortable. All we're going to do here, get that leg out nice and straight so we're not turned out to the side. We're going to straighten it out first, and then we're just going to bring the heel up towards the bottom to get a little bit of a stretch right in the front of that thigh. Hold for 20 to 30 seconds. If your child tolerates, you can back off a little bit if you need to. Slowly work back into it, but no bouncing. We don't want to bounce. Same thing on the other leg. We straighten it out first, and then bend it up this way. Stretch that front of that thigh. The last one is for the front of the hip. That muscle right here that tends to get tight. What I like to do there is bend here to as close to that square, that 90 degrees as we can. Hand underneath the thigh and lifting it towards the ceiling. For this one, a lot of times you have to make sure that you hold their hips down. You have to keep this down while you're lifting up. So there you can see we're getting a nice stretch right in the front of the hip. I'm using my elbow to push down here. The other way that you can do it, let me switch around this side. That sometimes is easier, if you can see me, if I hold with my body here, so I control his foot with my shoulder and hold up underneath the knee like this. Get a nice stretch there in the front of the hip. If you have questions or if they don't make sense, let me know. Take pictures when you're doing them with your kid if there's somebody else around to take a picture so I can see how they're going. I'll talk to you soon.